high school bully didn't recognize me at our reunion. Then he asked me for a job when the invitation to my 15-year high school reunion arrived. My first instinct was to delete it. Westlake High held nothing but painful memories, particularly of Jason Miller, the football star who made my life hell for being the poor scholarship kid with the weird accent who loved computers instead of sports. But something changed when I looked at the sender. Emma Rise, former class president and one of the few people who had been kind to me. Please come, her personal note read. Show everyone what you've built. What I'd built was Neuratech, a cybersecurity company that had just been valued at $1.8 billion. After leaving our small Aroneck town, I'd earned a scholarship to Marty, worked 80-hour weeks for years, and eventually created software now used by governments worldwide. Last month, I'd been featured in Fortune magazine, though I'd used my legal name, Michael Cheng, not the Americanized Mike I'd gone by in high school. I decided to attend, not for revenge, but for closure, and maybe, if I am honest, to finally feel seen in a place where I'd been invisible. I arrived wearing jeans and a simple navy sweater, no designer labels, no flashy watch. The hotel ballroom was decorated with our old school colors and filled with people trying desperately to look like their teenage selves. Jason spotted me within minutes. He'd maintained his athletic build, but added a receding hairline and the slight bloat of someone who peaked at 18. He was working the room with business cards, loudly discussing his role as senior sales director at a local car dealership. Hey, aren't you Mike, the computer guy? He asked, eyes barely focusing on me as he scanned the room for more important people. Michael? Yes, I replied, extending my hand, still fixing computers. He smirked, the same expression I'd seen countless times before he'd shoved me into lockers, something like that. I answered quietly. Well, if you need a deal on a car, I am your man. Times must be tough in IT these days with all those Indian guys taking the jobs, he said, slapping my shoulder before I could respond. Emma appeared with her tablet. Michael, I was just showing everyone your Fortune cover. That interview about your company's new Pentagon contract was fascinating. Jason's expression froze as Emma turned her tablet around, displaying my photo with the headline, Neuratech's Michael Cheng. The billionaire Pete how nations perpet their data. Wait, you're that Michael Cheng? Jason's voice had risen an octave. The room had quieted. People were staring now, whispering. Jason's confident posture collapsed as he processed the information. I've been trying to get out of car sales, he said quickly, pulling a business card from his pocket. I've always had an interest in technology. Maybe we could talk about opportunities at your company. I am great with people. I looked at the card, then back at Jason. 15 years ago, I would have dreamed of this moment, the chance to reject him, to watch him squirm. Instead, I felt nothing but the weight of wasted energy spent hating someone who had forgotten me the moment high school ended. Our HR department handles all applications, I said, handing back his card. But Jason, we have a strict no bullying policy. We believe respect is fundamental to innovation. I'm not sure you'd be a good fit. As I walked away, Emma squeezed my arm. That was kinder than he deserved, she whispered. Maybe, I replied, but I didn't build my company by becoming the thing I hated most in high school. Later that evening, I announced a $2 million donation to Westlake High specifically for computer science education and anti-bullying programs, not because I'd forgiven the past, but because success isn't about proving others wrong. It's about making sure fewer kids need that kind of proof in the first place.